Kim, we're going to be talking about the data privacy paradox, the wonders of data. It can be fantastic for your business, for growth, and at the same time, it can be a monstrous liability. Explain what's happening here.
Yeah, I think it's very reasonable to say that data really fuels business operations. So it naturally creates a crossroads between business and data and what you're doing with your customers. The balance that creates is really, how do you create strategies to safeguard customer data while making sure that it does not hinder and impede what your business is trying to create?
This data can have sort of certain shelf lives. We need to kind of understand at all different levels and create these sort of systems that know when it's good, when it's starting to get sour, when it's time to get rid of it, because now it has no value, it's only a liability.
Yes, I think you can break that down into three different buckets, honestly. Regulatory compliance is becoming much more in the space when it comes specific to privacy. So using that as a compass, and whether you want to encompass all of the aspects of it, is becoming really important. There's also ethical considerations with data. So to your point about data portability and data accountability and transparency, what are you doing with this data? Are you actually using it, or are you just storing it for a rainy day? And then I would say the third piece of that is really technology. How is technology advancing, and are you using that as a safeguard metric for your data? Or are you using it in a way that your customers wouldn't even understand, and how that's maybe making assumptions and analytic decisions about the data that you have?
This is far from a one-size-fits-all. To say one handles data privacy better than the other, it's not the same because of what the business models are.
Yeah, I think business models have a huge amount of influence over what data you're collecting and how you're using it. But I would say a generalization amongst all companies too is we're reaching a trend where there is much more of a user-centric focus over what data you have. So users are getting more empowerment.
You've joined our Super Cyber Friday events before, and you know that we have this fantastic community, but I want to know what you want to learn from our community.
Is data governance to you building a program for privacy? I think it could be considered that way. Is it being the architect of rules and pathways of where data goes and how it goes? I think there's a lot of different answers, but the interpretation, especially in a period of time where we're kind of making it up as we go along in the privacy world, would be really interesting to me to know more about.
Excellent. Well, guess what? We're going to discuss this very issue this Friday, hacking the data privacy paradox. It's going to be an awesome show. We want you there this Friday on Super Cyber Friday. Here's all the information you need.